everyone, my name is Chloe, and today I'm here with an embarrassingly large Usborne book haul. So if you have not heard of Usborne, it is a publishing house along with Kane Miller. They are together and they produce some of the best kids books that I have ever seen in my life. There are books for infants all the way up to toddlers, and there's activity books, educational like reference material, there's just chapter books, there's regular board books and picture books and all sorts of things, you guys. There's all sorts of things. And so I'm going to be showing you everything that we had on our shelves and everything that I've hauled this month. And you guys, it is a lot. And I'm going to tell you, I have not paid for a single one of these books. This video is not sponsored, but as a consultant, I have earned rewards because they are such a generous company. They give you rewards for like doing everything, just for having fun and talking about the books. And so this isn't sponsored, but I want you to know, if you are looking for a side hustle, if you're a mom like me, or if you're just looking for a little side hustle and you love books and you love kids books, talk to me. This is where it's at. Like, I never wanted a side hustle, and I never like really was into like sales. I'm not a salesperson at all. I just genuinely love these books, and I have loved like finding a job in just talking about what I love. So, let's go ahead and just get started. I don't know how to group these, so I'm going to do like baby books first, and then like picture books, board books, that kind of stuff, and then older books like activity books, and then like educational books. Well, they're all educational, but like educational references, and then activity books. So let's just get into it. So the first thing is this stroller book. And this is one that we had, I think somebody gifted this to us when Ainsley was a baby, and this just hooks right on your stroller and they can flip through. It's got different like tabbies, and they can look through and see different animals and all sorts of stuff. And you guys, this saved me on many a walks. So there are a few of these, and you can just kind of keep them in your stroller and change them out as you need to. And like I said, these are lifesavers. Then there's even this little plush bunny book, and it is so cute. It's got Velcro and it tells a little story, but this is something that even like from birth the kids liked because it's squishy. It's got different textures. The ear is textured. This is just a really great book, and it does have words. It says, "I love you, little bunny. You make every day feel sunny," and it's just so sweet. So love this for babies. This would be a great like baby shower gift. This next one is one that is for babies as well as like my girls are 3.5 and 1.5 and still love it. And this is 1, 2, 3 counting. And as you can see, it's like these high contrast pages. So babies, like little babies, love this. But then, like I said, my girls use it now to count. And you're probably thinking 1 and 6. That doesn't make sense. But boom, it's accordion style. So I used to like prop this up and just lay one of the babies like right next to it, and she would just stare at it forever. And now they look at it and count and learn their numbers. And so there's so much goodie in this one. We loved it and still do. These next two are ones that are touchy-feely. Well, these next three actually are ones that are touchy-feely. So That's Not My is one of our most popular series. And this one is That's Not My Panda. As you can see, the ears are textured. And as you go through, it's like, "That's not my panda. Its paws are too rough." And then, "That's not my panda. Its back is too fuzzy." And so this one is really fun for little babies. They really love to feel it and all of that. And then also this one is great if you've got like a toddler and a baby, because Ainsley, she can't read, but she can read this book because it's very repetitive. And, "That's not my panda. Its paws are too tough." Every page says, "That's not my panda." And then why with the textured spots. So this is a great one for a bigger sibling to read to a little sibling, or just for a baby to feel the different textures. Similar to that is the Don't Tickle the series. So this is Don't Tickle the Dinosaur, and you might make it grunt. So if you guys see this, it says, well, I go to the very end. "Don't tickle the pterodactyl, it might screech." And then, so this one's really fun, and it also has those textured things as well as the sounds. And so kids love this, and like my kids will then pretend to be dinosaurs, and they will giggle and giggle. And there are so many of these. These are so fun. I would highly recommend them. Then the last one in this kind of category is this Touchy-Feely Farmyard Tales Animal Hide and Seek. So this one has different touchy-feely things and flaps, and like there's even this little mirror. So there's just a lot of different textures. There's texture all over as well as flaps. And so this is a really great book for babies, especially like right around that 1 year old, when they're really interested in things. And it's just a really, really great thing. And like, I don't know, the camera doesn't even do it justice, but this one is really fun as well. So next we'll just get into a kind of a random stack of picture books, board books, that kind of thing. So we've got I'm Not Very Afraid of the Dark. This is great for if you've got any kiddos who are afraid of the dark. These are all cutouts, and throughout the book there are glow-in-the-dark spots, and it's talking all about being afraid of the dark. And so you can read this with your glow-in-the-dark spots, and it's super fun. Next is, this one's an emotional one, you guys, Extraordinary, and it's basically just about finding the extraordinary in the ordinary. It is just the usual things that are the greatest. It's staying out late for a spine-tingling show, the wonder and awe of a golden moon's glow. I am not practiced, clearly, at reading this big of books on camera, but this one is really fun and a great one, just to kind of teach kids it's the little things in life. This one is called Build Me a Home. This one's also super sweet. It's all about building different homes and a bunch of different types of homes. But the moral of the story is like home is where your family is. And I love that. These next two are a part of a series all about feelings and all about diversity. There's also all about family and all about friends. And these books just talk about exactly what they say. So like with diversity, it talks about how boring it would be if we were all the same, and different bodies, all sorts of different things, and ways that we are different, and how to kind of celebrate those differences, and instead of thinking of them as problems, celebrations and festivals. I just love kind of giving this to my kids to say like, hey, not all our experiences are the same, and that is why the world is beautiful. So I really love this book. And then All About Feelings is another one that can just kind of help put words to some big emotions. So I feel like there's a heavy gray cloud above my head, and this is all about sadness and, just different ways you might feel different feelings, and just acknowledging those feelings and letting them have their space and then move on from them. So really like these ones. They're really great, digestible, but also teachable books. Then these next two are Luna Loves Art and Luna Loves Dance. We also have Luna Loves Library Day, and I can't find it because that's one of Ainsley's favorites, so I think she's got it hidden somewhere. But Luna, her parents are divorced, and so this is a very just kind of progressive series about different families and being who you are and being comfortable with that. And so we love Luna, and we really love these books. Next is How do you make a rainbow? So this one is obviously about colors, but it's more about like hope and love and kindness and positivity. And it's the love that binds our family, friends who help us make it through. It's thinking about others and the joy that brings to you. It's tulips to say thank you, jam on toast to start the day, and putting all your heart into the things you do or say. So this book is really, really great for both colors and, again, just kind of that emotional development. Next is Table Manners for Tigers. And you guys, I'm not pointing fingers at any kids, but some kids in this house may need this. So this is just a funny way to talk about table manners. Next is Kisses, Cuddles, and Goodnight. And so this is one of many books that have reusable stickers. So in this one specifically, here's the reusable stickers. And these are the different animal companions so that they need to sleep with. And so the kids can take those reusable stickers and give them to the animals so they can cuddle with them as they go to sleep. And so there's this one, and then there's Time to Brush, which is a toothbrush one. And so the kids can use like the reusable toothbrush stickers. There's also All Better, which has a reusable Band-Aids that can go through, and you can make the ouchies all better. So there's a lot of different books like this that are really great, and these reusable stickers are, especially the Band-Aid one, it's like we can't get enough of Band-Aid books. So there's this one. Then this next one is a box set that I bought, but you can buy them individually. And this is Big Words for Little People. So again, this is kind of helping put kind of like reality into these bigger words. So what is bravery? Like, I'll just hold one at a time so I don't drop them all. But bravery, it talks about, bravery is doing new things, being different, never being afraid to be different, all these helping each other, all of those different things, ways that you can exemplify bravery. There's also calmness, doing your best, friendship, happiness, and kindness. So these are all really great, especially for this emotional development like I've been talking about. If you can see, that is really important to me in raising my kids, that I want them to be able to like feel their feelings, know what they're feeling, communicate those things, and be the best people they can be. And I feel like Usborne has so many great books for helping to develop that character in them, starting from obviously a really young age. This one is one of the Usborne First Experiences. This is a mini book. So this is a smaller version of a bigger book, but it's a full story, and it's about going to school. There's also going to the doctor, going to the dentist, and I can't remember what else, but there's all these first experience books. Then this one is Can I Join Your Club? Again, just kind of inclusivity, being kind to others. I really like that idea. Yoga animals in the forest. You guys, this is so fun for fans of Cosmic Kids Yoga. So it does all these different yoga poses and then shows you how to do them. So this is a really fun thing for you to do with your kids. Mind your manners. Just going to put it here. May need to do that here in this house, but we share this world with one another, so let's make it a friendlier place. And it's talking all about manners with these jungle animals. Next is a Lift the Flap, How Can I Be Kind? So this is how can I be kind to others? How can I be kind to myself? And they've got these flaps. So it's like, why are you sitting so still? I'm finding a moment of calm. It's called meditation. It helps me to relax when I'm feeling stressed. Why are you out running? And it says, all these different ways that you're being kind to yourself and others and nature and the planet. Again, love this. This one is a really fun one. This is Owl. This is Crab and a couple others. And this one is kind of an interactive book. So it says, welcome to the woods. You'll meet somebody very special. This is Owl. Owl, wake up. Owl, you're embarrassing me. This isn't how we agreed to start the book. Tickle Owl's tummy to wake Owl up. And then it says things like, clap 3 times to switch off the sun. And then, so there's a different ways to get your kids kind of active with it. And then there's also a couple flaps with these. So really fun, really cute books. Where Happiness Lives. I love this. And this is, so you can see it's a cutout. It's really, really fun and beautiful. Like there's cutouts throughout. But this is all about contentment. And I just love it. Happiness lives in contentment. So love this book. Almost done with this section, but then we've got Cuddle Bear's Book of Hugs. This one's fun. It's about going to Cuddle school, and you guys, it's so cute. It's so cute. So love this one. And then last is Love You Who. So another owl, sweet, really bright, fun, beautiful book. So that's it for like the picture books. Now let's see. Let's get into some of the activity books. So we have activity books for all over, all ages, all sorts of different things. So let's just get started. These are in no particular order, but we'll just see how they come. the first thing I'm going to talk about is our busy books. So this one is the busy car book. So it comes with this little pullback car, and then you open up the pages and there is a track inside. So if you guys can tell, this is an in-ground track. It's ground in there, and you pull back the car and it goes around the town, and there's different things. It says the busy car drives by some stores, across a crossing, around a traffic circle, past a bus station, and beside a park. The car passed a sleepy cat. Can you spot it? So not only is it a busy book, but it's also kind of a things to spot book. And this one is great for independent play. My girls will kind of play in these different scenes for all sorts of time. And we've got cars, trucks, ladybugs, busy Santa. There's all sorts of different books. So this one is really, really fun. You also can buy the replacement cars if you ever need to, but we've never lost ours. And so it's got a nice little inset for it so you don't lose them. But if you do, there's always those available. These two are part of our Shine a Light series. So these ones are really fun. What you do is you take them and you can either put a flashlight behind them or put them up towards a window or something. And you can see things in these pages that you can't otherwise see. So in this one, there's like actually a scarecrow and stuff standing down there. And so these are really fun. We have Secrets of the Earth as well as the human body. So this one you can see like different muscles and things. It is just, we love these. They're so fun. And like you would never think something is there. And then you hold it up to a window or a flashlight and you can see all sorts of like hidden things. And it is really fun. Next is lots of things to find and color in Fairyland. So like this one, it says, can you spot a fairy mouse holding a cupcake? Color her wings yellow. And there's just different things that you are supposed to find and color. And that's really fun. We have tons of sticker books, both reusable and not reusable. This is one, our first sticker book building sites. So there's a bunch of different building sites. And then you can see here. And then in the middle, there's a bunch of different stickers that go in the different building sites. So my brother-in-law is a contractor, and so his little boy is getting this book. And these are all stickers that he can take out and put in the site. So that'll be really fun for him. We also have a bunch of wipe clean books. So this is Wipe Clean 1, 2, 3. And this one is to just kind of learn your numbers. And so it's 4 different windmills, and you can trace the number 4. All of this is a dry erase marker, so they can do it multiple times. And then down here they can write 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if you guys can see the little dots, but these are really fun. Ainsley has really been getting into like having us make the dot to dots for her. And so these books will be great for her. This one is for a little bit older kids, but this is My Year of Writing. And so it's Be Creative Every Day, 55 creative writing activities. So it's just got a bunch of different kind of prompts and things if your kid is really into writing. There's also My Year of Art and a few other different ones that are really great for like little prompts and ideas. This is one that I like low-key got for me. Stained glass mermaids. So if you can see, it's like this kind of translucent paper, and you color it, and you can use marker, you can use crayon, you can use colored pencil, and then you put it up to a window and it looks like stained glass, and it is so pretty. So this one is really exciting. Next is this Llama Embroidery Kit. So if you've got, if you're a crafter, like a sewer or anything, cross stitch, whatever, this one would be great for the kid in your life if you've got anybody that's interested. So it's a little cross stitch pattern, comes with some thread. It would be so fun. So this one is actually for my niece. I'm really excited to get this to her. Next is the Words of Wisdom postcards. So these are just different postcards that you can color and send to different people. Beware, for I am fearless and therefore powerful. All sorts of different kind of Words of Wisdom postcards. So really like that. This is another thing for my niece, so I hope they're not watching this, but Make It Myself diary. This, I think, is perfect for like that early tween girl. And you can just, there's a bunch of different pages on here, and you can make your own diary. The next thing I've kind of referenced before are the Things to Spot books. So I got this big book of Things to Spot, and this has a bunch of different places. So this one's the honey farm, and it tells you the number of things that are in that picture, and so you can try to find them. This one will be really fun for Ainsley, I think, and this big book one has a bunch of different smaller books combined. So it's got 1001 Animals to Spot, 1001 Things to Spot on the Farm, in the Town, and Long Ago. So you can buy each of those books separately, or you can buy them here as a group. Then we've also got the very first book of Things to Spot at Home. So this one's for Annie. Since I got that one for Ainsley, this one's for Annie. This one's just a little bit more simple, a little bit younger. And it's also got some cutouts and some fun stuff. So I hope they will like these. Next, I'm going to talk about kind of the educational things. So if you homeschool, or if you just kind of want to keep your kids active and engaged throughout the summer, or over winter break, or if there's a specific topic that they're really interested in, I'm sure there's an Usborne book for them. So I got what is relevant to like our family at this point, but there are so many things specifically for older kids that you can find on Usborne. So let's just go through what I got. So for us, I'm a big like body nerd. If you guys didn't know, my master's is in kinesiology. I just am fascinated by the way the body works. And as the mom of girls, but really any kid, I really want my girls to know the function of their body and know how amazing their body is. And I really want to teach them the value of their body beyond what it looks like. And so I'm hoping they're going to be interested in these books, but this one is just your body, and you can see it's like a little construction site. There's a lot going on there, and it just has different information about different parts of your body. This next one is Look Inside Your Body. So this has got a lift the flap kind of thing. You can see both the outside and the inside, and you can see kind of what happens when you eat food. I know a lot of kids that, especially if they have any sort of like sickness, anxiety, or anything like that, kind of reading these books can help that, knowing about like digestion and that kind of stuff. So when you get an upset tummy, this is what's happening. So this book I'm really excited to read. And then also I got my very first body book. So again, this is just different, but this one is more like some people are old and some people are young. Some people walk and some people roll. Some people are tall and some are short. Everybody's body is different. And then a little bit more kind of basic guide to the body. Kind of going on that, there's this series of family heroes. So this one is keeping us healthy. There's also a military one, and this is all about different like jobs in the medical field and how your parent may do that and what exactly that job means. Next is My First Encyclopedia. So there are encyclopedias of everything available through Usborne. This is just a general My First Encyclopedia. Oh, did not mean to turn to the brain page, but there we go. There's just all sorts of different stuff in here that you can use as reference materials. My daughter really just loves learning things, so I think she will love just kind of glancing through this and learning new things. For all you sports fans, we've got a Football All-Stars book. So this has got a bunch of different football information. There's also a baseball one. There's some all-time greats. Lots of different things to look at here in this football book. Next is Comparisons Big and Small. So this one's almost like a Guinness Book of World Records. It's got the deepest divers. It's got dino detectives, and just different like animals and kind of where they are in relative size. So all sorts of different things. Then we've got a couple more here. That's a job. I like animals. What jobs are there? And so there is Pet Adoption Counselor, and it kind of walks you through a day of what that might be like, or Pet Portrait Artist, or Wildlife Conservationist. So a bunch of different animal-related jobs and what that might look like. Then we've got this book called Dogs, and this is just, Annie especially is really into dogs, and she likes real-life pictures of dogs, not as much the cartoon ones. So this has real dogs and different information about dogs and ways they can help. Now, the last category we're going to talk about is chapter books. So we have tons of chapter books. I've got young kids, and so some of these books will be really young, and some will be kind of middle grade, but like I said, it does grow up even further. So if you are wanting any books for middle grade March or for the kids in your life, check these out. So this first one, I bought the whole series of Billy B. Brown. So Billy B. Brown is just a very early reader, I would say. These are really short. I would say maybe like 50 pages. Maybe not even that, and very easy to read. So these would be great for those 6-year-olds in your life, maybe that are just getting comfortable with reading and want to kind of dive into their own chapter books. And there are lots of them. So this is a great series for a beginner reader. Next, we have The Extraordinary Life of. So there are all sorts of people throughout history that have this Extraordinary Life of book. I picked Serena Williams because Ainsley has started tennis and she's very into tennis. So this book, I hope she will enjoy reading a little more about Serena Williams. And the next series is Olivia's Secret Scribbles. So this is a diary of a young girl named Olivia. So these books are a little more advanced than the Billy B. Brown, but still kind of on the younger end of middle grade. So this would be good for those seven-year-olds, right around there. And her sister is Ella, and you will see Ella has her own series as well. So these are all the Olivia Secret Scribbles. Then we have Vlad, the world's worst vampire. So he is kind of shy and not very brave. And so there are 4 Vlad books. I think I'm going to save this for Halloween time. But these are really fun. And these are a little bit more advanced. There are pictures throughout, but not on every page. This is more of a good middle grade text. Then we've got Hotel Flamingo. So this is a hotel that is kind of run down, and now these animals are trying to save it. And so this one has pictures, most pages, and is a good middle grade text. So really fun. There's 4 books in that series, and I'm excited to read it. Next is Freddy's Amazing Bakery. So again, 4 books in this series, and this is almost like a cozy mystery, a foodie cozy mystery for kids. So Freddy's Amazing Bakery, the Great Raspberry Mix-Up, the Great Cookie Mystery, Dancing with Donuts, and the Sticky Cake Race. So these are all really fun. Again, I'll kind of flash through so you can see what age level it is. Pictures on most pages. So that is exciting. And I think this book may have some recipes in it. Yes, it does. So in the back, there's a glossary of like the baking terms. And then there are also some recipes back there. So really great for the foodie in your life. Next is The Pet Vet. So there are this many books, and there's this little guy on the back. He is Trump, Animal Liaison Officer to the Pet Vet Clinic. So then this is just the story of a bunch of different animals that come into the vet. So there's a cat, a horse, a dog, a python, a kitten, and a puppy. So if you've got animal lovers in your family, these may be the best books for them. And you can buy these individually or as a set. Again, these are kind of probably just solid middle grade. There's not pictures on every page, but there are pictures throughout. Then finally, we have Ella Diaries. So I had told you Ella is Olivia's older sister. And so these books, again, are in diary format. So they're really easy to consume, really easy to read. And a little bit more advanced than Olivia, but still really fun, easy to consume. So that is my Usborne book haul. If you guys are interested in any of these books or want to know anything more about Usborne, please let me know down below. If you're looking for Christmas gifts, anything like that, I think a lot of these would be perfect. And there are so many more. And there's a whole bunch of holiday books that I didn't even dive into. So there's tons. There are more books than I could even ever imagine. So if you are interested in either hosting a party, just buying books, or becoming a consultant yourself, let me know. You guys know I'm not salesy, so I'm not trying to sell you anything. I just have fallen in love with these books and would love it if you guys found something for your kids. So that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you in the next one.